Alright, so we just want to take a look around here. There are some items we can find and such. What do we got here? Amelia's Workshop for freelance armsmith and shipwright. How you doing? Herman. Each crashing wave of sand bites off a little more land from the continent. This town's time will come too. Well, that's a defeatist attitude. When did the world get this way? I'm not talking about legends and stories. I want to know the truth. I don't know, man. Yeah, this is actually a really good song. It's called Scenery from Every Day. It's good stuff. Do-do-do-do. What do we got in here? Bum-bum-bum-bum. How you doing, dude? Sterling. A strong body will get you over the dunes and through the wasteland. Oh, yeah? But you'll need more than that to get by in this hard, tough world. You'll need brains. Come and see me if you've got something you need to know. I'm always happy to help. Coolio. Alright. What is this thing? I don't even know. Fill Gaia for everyone. In days long, long ago, the demons brought war to our planet from a faraway world. An alliance of living beings and guardians fought for Filgaia. The result of that war is not known to mankind. The very fact that we live, however, points to a victory for the forces of Filgaia. But look around you. Filgaia is a world of barren waste. It is believed the war caused this. In a certain sense, that war continues to this very day. As the creatures of Filgaia banded together to protect the planet, we must work together to revive it. Yeah, so all the Wild Arms games take place in the world of Filgaia, but I'm not really sure how the timeline works. You know, like, I don't know if it's just separate Filgaias or if it's all the same Filgaia. I don't, like, maybe Wild Arms 2 takes place like 10 years after Wild Arms 1, and I don't know. I'm not really sure on that. Not really sure about the time contingency and all that, but whatever, man. Bellstar. That would be the saloon, but we want to take a look around first. What is this nonsense? How you doing? Amelia! Howdy, can I help you with any machines like arms, ships, and such? Heh, she's cute. You're looking for a ship to cross the dunes in, but you can't find one anywhere, right? Am I right? Today's your lucky day. Why not help me with my research? I'm gonna put together the strongest, most cutting-edge sandcraft ever. Yeah, this is actually where the dragon fossils come in. Resist her blatant overtures. Hear her out. What do you think? This baby's the cutting edge in high-speed sandcraft technology. A conventional sandcraft generates so much friction that the sand cuts into the hull. This number packs a solid load of armament while making huge advances in overall speed and durability. She's my answer to all the hurdles confronting further development of the technology. Of course I had to skimp a little on the weaponry to finish her, and her drive data's blank. I need 15 more dragon fossils to finish her chassis. All you have to do is go get them. Just promise to record her drive data and she's yours. Sounds like a great deal to me. What do you say? Dragon fossils for a sandcraft? I'll help you complete it. You actually have to do it. I think there's a point where you actually need to get 15 dragon fossils before you can progress the plot, so I'll help you complete it. I'm happy you want to help, but I don't think you've got enough right now. No, we have one. Dragon fossils are made into all kinds of arm parts, and there's no substitute for them. So we gotta collect those. That's just the way it is. Bum 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 bum. So here you can upgrade your arms, which is a whole dealio. Bum 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 bum. So each arm can be upgraded 15 times. So you kind of gotta strategize like what you want to upgrade for each character, and you know, that dealio. Of course, it costs money. That's not something we have a whole lot of right now. Bum bum bum. So for Virginia, you probably want to increase bullet and weight. So what weight does is it actually lowers the FP that you need to use Gatling. So that's why you definitely want to do that for Virginia. For Jet, he actually has one of the best weapons in the game. So you probably want to increase his shot more than anything. It'll definitely make him a lot more useful. And then you could add some crit if you want. It's kind of all up to you. Clive, you pretty much want to focus on shot more than anything to make him a powerhouse. He almost never misses, so much like for Virginia, increasing hit, it doesn't really do anything, so probably not a good idea. Though since he only has 2 shots, increasing bullet might be a good idea. And given his crit rate, you probably don't need to increase that. And then Gallows, he's probably the least important character to upgrade his arm because he uses magic most of the time. But his hit kind of sucks, so that wouldn't be a bad thing to put on. Hit or crit, that's probably what he needs the most, really. His attack's pretty decent. So, yeah. But we don't really have a whole lot of money right now, so probably a good idea to hold off on that for now. But a good way to get money early on is to defeat enemies with elemental spells. Defeating him with summons is also a really good idea, so... So yeah, that's a thing. So we're gonna hold off on that for now. Vintage arms. So let's see, there's a crate by the entrance that you can destroy. I think there's an item in here. Maybe not. I thought there was. Maybe we gotta put a few of them. Or is it this one? There's some crate that you can bomb, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look at that. And there's a migrant seal in there, which are important. Your migrant level will automatically increase as you collect migrant seals. As your migrant level increases, the cost of canceling an encounter decreases, allowing you to avoid more powerful enemies. So it basically helps in avoiding random battles, so, you know, not a big deal, since I tend to get into most random battles, so, you know, whatever you gotta do. Okay, yeah, calm down, dude. What's going on over here? We got a dock. It's a kitty! Who's this dude with the cape? Volks. The badge of a drifter is never given. You must find it yourself. Nice eye patch you got. It can be found just about anywhere, even in this old port. If you ever get stuck, just blaze yourself a new trail. I know you'll find a path out of the darkness. We got some kitties! I guess this is the cat hangout. Heh. Walking through the sand. Yeah, because, like I said, this Gaia has no water. It just has sand. So, that's how that works. That's how bad a shape the world's in. Oh, here's what's-his-face. Roykman! This place was a prosperous harbor back in the day. So when it comes to equipment for ships and other devices, they're way ahead of other villages. Why, speaking of the arms you all carry, you can have them upgraded to any armsmith. But it can cost an arm and a leg, so you should really think it over before plunking down the cash. It is really expensive. And you won't need to upgrade lots of parts all at once either. Just try picking a party member and upgrade one of its arms parts. That's all you need, really. Do you have anything new to buy here? Oh, you can buy the world screen here too, apparently. We almost have enough. But once we get through the next few dungeons, it'll be pretty easy to do that. Alright, we got the Earth Gem now. Attack with Earth properties. Nothing else is really worth selling, though. Wait, how much can you sell Revive Fruits for? 15, that's it? Wow, that's a downgrade, considering you could sell them for, I think, like 500 in the second game. Boy, they've really gotten less valuable. That sucks, man. That was a good source of money for early on. Whatever, man. Dennis Leary. Ask folks for directions if you ever lose your way in life. Nice bandana you got, Mr. Pirate. He always spews authentic-sounding advice on cue, even though he barely knows much about anything. Sounds about right. Alright. Anything over here? No, we can't get in there. Let's drop a save. Carlton Sheet style. There it is. Alright. We want to head into the saloon. Bellstar. The Bellstar. Famous food, drink, and service. Coolio. So I think there's some items we can find in the saloon. It's a saloon. Gimmel coin! Nothing wrong with that. So this pretty much serves as a bar and an inn, more or less. I think we can come in here and there's some items we can find. Woo! Heelberry. Yeah, again, heelberries are pretty precious to find since you can't actually buy them. So keep that in mind. Ooh. Mini carrot. Same with mini carrot. I don't think you can buy mini carrots, but I could be wrong. But mini carrots will be very useful, especially later on. Bum 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 bum. What do we got in here? Sandcraft dock. Danger. Restricted area. Go away. Fine. Be that way, jerk. Oh, this is a weird view down here. You can't really see much. Trying to find the door. Where's the door? There it is. Okay. And there's a dragon fossil, yes. So 2 down, 13 to go. Mwahaha. Oh, this is actually the back room of the saloon. So that's all the items we can find in this place. And I can't see! Freaking camera. Telling ya. Bum ba da bum. Okay. Where does this go? Oh, it's the bed. The bedroom. I like how they have, like, lamps on the barrels. A large metal hook hangs here. It seems to have been used for the loading and unloading of cargo. The wind has rusted it quite a bit. So they must have used things like this to load the ships that came. Interesting. I don't think I've seen anything quite like that in a hotel room, but whatever you gotta do. Maybe that's what Motel 6 needs to start doing. Alright, so we want to talk to her. Hannah. Oh, howdy there. Without the trade ships in, who'd want to come and stay here? Yeah. You can sell items at the inn for some reason. It's kind of nice if you have, like, no money. Stay. It'll cost 145 Gala. Does that sound fair? No. Especially considering we could just go to the Basker colony and stay for free. Looking for leads? You're quite the diligent drifter, aren't you? I love my job too. Life's easier if you like your job. It is, but that's very true. And it's great not having any complaints. What do you say? I'll give you some info if all 4 of you eat here. It'll be about 150 Gala. So, you actually have to pay that to continue the plot. Unfortunately, it's a deal. Much obliged. Leave it to me for good food, good drink, and good company. Oops, did I say good company? Well, shucks. Please excuse me in this mouth of mine. Here in Jolly Roger, we got lots of old tales of treasure, and they ain't really that old. I'm talking about a prize that none of you drifters have ever been able to get their hands on. The Eternal Sparkle. Oh boy. In ages past, our world was ruled by a race of wicked demons, until they were pushed to the brink of extinction. The Demon Knight assigned 3 followers to protect a treasure. That treasure was the Eternal Sparkle. Sounds like something we should get our hands on. I'm glad y'all are such good listeners, but I need to start fixing dinner. Just have a seat at the table. I'll bring you some supper and get to the rest of my story in a jiffy. Jiffy Lube. Okay, we get a free stay, and yeah. Man, am I full. And what a cook she is. She hooked us up good. I wouldn't worry about the tab. Not only did we have our goodbye party, but we got a valuable lead as well. Wow, that was the worst goodbye celebration I've ever seen. Jeez. Yeah, you got a point. Anyway, what do y'all think about the information she provided? Do you want to go investigate? I'm going. I don't care what you guys do. I prefer working alone anyway. He's a loner. So, the legendary Eternal Sparkle. In ages past, our world was ruled by a race of wicked demons, until they were pushed to the brink of extinction. The Demon Knight assigned 3 followers to protect a treasure. That treasure was the Eternal Sparkle. The 3 followers transformed themselves into seals to protect the Eternal Sparkle, awaiting the return of the Demon Knight. And one of those seals lies nearby this town. That's what she said, right? That was it. It's the sparkle part that makes you think it's some kind of gem, don't it? Aren't the legends full of these things? Unless we're sure it's worth something, I don't want any part of it. I'm out of here. An old legend, huh? Considering that they remain strong. Either this lead is a red herring, or even if it's true, then there's no doubt that it would be hazardous. I have nothing better to do, but I'm just not enthusiastic about the prospects. Don't worry about it. Our partnership ends here. Once outside, we'll scatter in the wind. I'll head out alone. I've always been alone, and I like being alone. Well, there you go again. You can only do so much by yourself. If we stay together, we can do that much more. The 4 of us have different likes and dislikes, so we should all support each other. Who cares if it's tough? As long as there's 4 of us, there's always a glimmer of hope in the darkness. We release the Guardians. The 4 of us together can make a great team. Naturally. I didn't expect that after our farewell celebration. Have you been thinking about that? What farewell celebration? What are you talking about, man? The first meeting might have been coincidence. But we didn't come all this way due to our individual strengths. We did it as a team. Someday, I want to say it wasn't just coincidence. It was fate. Guys, let's make our mark as one. Well, that was a mouthful. Hey, did I say something funny? Am I missing something? Yeah, you're missing something. Never thought anybody could say stuff like that with a straight face. But you do have a point. Drifters would never leave their mark if all they did was drift. You mean... You betcha. I'm all for it. And you ain't got anything else to do, right? Oh, well... I suppose you're right. Alright, I'm game. I consider it prudent for all of us to pool our resources until we're able to set individual goals. Yippee! We're a team! Now we're all gonna seek out the Eternal Sparkle. Not so fast. I don't think Jet's gonna have it. He's not having it, man. Huh? What? You got some kind of problem? Yeah, a big problem. That's funny. I thought you couldn't wait to head out treasure hunting. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you pestering me on my way. What nerve? I work alone, and I don't have time to play with wannabe drifters. Nope, this is no one's scenario, really. It's pretty much everybody. Wannabe drifters? Okay, tough guy. You say you work alone, so fill me in. Tell me what you've done. Tell everyone here all about the great things you've been able to do being all by your fantastic self. Yep. That was pretty much just the prologue. Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh, before you start mumbling excuses, let me ask you what you were doing in the car with the Arc Scepter. You were planning on making off with it, weren't you? And what happened? You blew it. You didn't have what it takes to steal it, cowboy. And here you are saying you work best when you're alone. Where did you get such a big head? Why you? That's not... I wasn't the only one after that cargo that night. Whoa, hey, that's all beside the point. So, like, yeah. We're so, you know. Who cares if we're wannabe drifters? We can take it easy and have fun while we venture into the unknown, right? Right? Perhaps you're right. Look, leader. Me? Who else? This is your idea, isn't it? So, leader, let us reaffirm our collective purpose. Well, we have 3 goals. To find the ruins where the eternal sparkle lies, to work as a team, and lastly, to make the eternal sparkle ours. See, that's why I work alone. Give it a rest, hero. You're just hurting yourself. Besides, when it comes to persuasion, she trounces all of us hands down. Were you two listening? Oh, of course. And we're looking forward to working with you, leader. Speak for yourself, punk. Jet's not really having it. So this game kind of tries to depict Virginia as the main character. Although, I don't really see there being a main character, really. Well, look who it is. Howdy. Good to see you, kiddos. It's a Janice. Okay. What was that? Let's go. Oh, what's that face for? I know. You found some clues. Come on, give us a little hint. Please? Why would I help a scoundrel like you? A scoundrel? Oh, that hurts. We're drifters. Sometimes our goals collide, but it comes with the territory. So please, lay off the insults. You want the eternal sparkle. How did you... You've been spying on us? There you go again. Look, anybody in this town with half a brain can find that out. Ain't much else to this town. Look. That's a nice little portrait. Let's work together. With all of us, I'm sure we can uncover the location of... Nope. I just can't trust you. I hate not trusting people, but still. I just said I'd make a team with these drifters I met out in the wasteland. So I can't work with you right now. That's too bad. Just listen to this. I heard the eternal sparkle is somewhere inside an ancient vault called the Ruins of Memory. Sounds like the memory temple from the first game. The ruins of memory? An old museum constructed by the ancients that houses the history of our world. Some say it's been plundered before, but no one knows how deep it is in there. It has quite a mysterious layout. Well, maybe that's why some still whisper of relics inside, yet untouched by modern hands. Believe me or not, it's your choice, Princess. But we're not trying to fool you. You can trust me on that one. Next time we meet, I hope you'll be ready to help us out. Because I had to make some sacrifices to come out here and see you. Oh yeah? Well, so it looks like we gotta go to the Temple of Memory. Do 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 do. Which is southwest of town on the Cape.